Welcome back, everybody. So last time we met with the flower girl Aeris, and now we're trying to get her home because some mysterious men in suits called the Turks are after her. We don't necessarily know why. So let's go ahead, and this is actually Aeris' house. It's obvious because she's a flower girl and she's growing so many flowers all over the place. This is actually another thing that I get asked about now that I haven't approached, which was whether or not I like the idea of items not necessarily being in chests anymore, just being out in the world. I'm indifferent. I think it's a good idea. I think it's something that makes sense in a 3D world. I'm home, Mom. This is Cloud, my bodyguard. Bodyguard? You mean you were followed again? So she knows about it too, okay. Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I had Cloud with me. Oh, thank you, Cloud. So what are you going to do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I want to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? No. Yeah. A girlfriend? Girlfriend? No way, or yeah, I'm pro Tifa. I'm team Tifa on this one. So yeah, that's right. Oh, how nice. Well, that's nice.
You screwed everything with me.
I don't care. Let's see, Sector 7. I'll show you the way. You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? Because she's a fool. I'm used to it. Used to it? This has happened before, hasn't it? Well, I don't know. Getting help from a girl. A girl? What do you mean by that? You're a girl. Do you expect me to just sit by and listen after hearing you say something like that? Mom, I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. I'll be back in a while. Okay, we apparently sparked something. But dear, I give up. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yes, tomorrow. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Aeris, please go and make the bed. But I made it yesterday.
Get up there.
Alright, so this actually lets us talk to Elmira. That glow in your eyes. You're from Soldier, right? Yeah, rather I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but... Would you please leave here tonight? Without telling Aeris? Okay, well, I guess let's go upstairs and see what's going on. You need to go through Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. Sector 6 is a little dangerous, so you'd better go get some rest tonight. Okay. Cloud. Good night. Good night to you too? Oh, man. Seem pretty tired. Huh? I haven't slept in a bed like this in a long time. Oh yeah. Ever since that time. My, how you've grown. We're guessing this is Cloud's mom. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Yeah, it's Cloud's mom. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down and had a nice girlfriend. Ah. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. Okay. I think that would be the perfect type for you. Yeah, okay. I'm not interested. Not interested, Mom! I must have fallen asleep. Sector 7's past Sector 6. Should be alright by myself. Of course, Sector 7 is past Sector 6, but you can't get a potion in a Phoenix Down. So this is actually a little bit of a mini-game. You make sure that you have to be quiet so that you don't wake up Aeris. But if you run, then you'll make a creak and she'll get out. Cloud, I thought the Turks came back. Get some rest. But I need to use the bathroom. Oh, well, they'll use it. It's like they didn't think about that. Like, I need to use the bathroom. Then he leaves. Alright, can't get caught this time. So yeah, all you have to do is get downstairs and then you don't have to worry about... oops. Can't go near the room either. I thought the Turks came back. I think this is the last time I got caught, but... Because I didn't want to show one of them and then all of a sudden I got caught again. Alright, so first of all, happy Thursday everybody. I hope everybody's had a good week so far. And welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. And here we go. We just walked down the stairs. And out of the house. So let's go ahead and use the save point really quick. Which I actually magic cut because I needed to transition to a new video. And now this is actually where I get ready to go to Sector 6 on my own without Aeris. Which does make sense. Like, why put Aeris in extra danger? Now, we are actually going to have a little bit of time to be able to talk today, and I did want to answer one question that people have been asking, since I haven't really explained it in the previous parts. Why do I not think Final Fantasy VII is the greatest thing ever given? First of all, for the people who are immediately assuming when I say that, I instantly hate it. I hate to tell you this, you're wrong. I don't hate 7. Do I think it's the best in the series? No. Is it up there? Sure. Is it the greatest thing in the series? No. And granted, I'm a little biased when it comes to my decisions on the matter. I tend to I tend to be biased in my number one pick of being Final Fantasy IV. It was the first ever Final Fantasy game I got into. By watching, I got into it by watching my brother play it, and then I went and played Mystic Quest. So, yeah, I'm a little biased on the matter. But here's the thing. While 7's story is interesting and good, it does have some issues. And I don't necessarily think that the extra stuff that has happened has been the best thing for the series. Or for the game. Advent Children, I think, hurt the plot a bit. I also think Dirge of Cerberus didn't help it. I can't really speak to, I think it's Before Crisis, the one that's based on the Turks. I can't speak to that one because I know very little about it. But, like, Last Order and Crisis Core, those have been helpful. I do like those. I'm just not on the fan. I just think that Advent Children and Dirge of Cerberus haven't done Final Fantasy VII any favors. And so now it's really hard for fans to not think of Final Fantasy VII without thinking of those games in association with it. Oh, and hi, Aeris. You're up bright and early. You're in trouble, mister. How could I ask you to go along when I knew it would be dangerous? Are you done? Go get me a sandwich? No, I'm kidding. You have to go through the slum in Sector 6 to get to Tifa's 7th heaven. I like how she named it. That was a good job, Tifa. I'll take you there. Come on. Well, apparently we've upset her. So now we have her in our party. Okay. So let's go through Sector 6, which is amazingly short, considering how big the city looks from above. But there you go. I don't hate 7. I just don't think it's the best thing ever. I get why it's the most popular. I'm just not on board with the whole, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread kind of thing. The second thing that I also need to address is, and it's been brought up a couple of times now, my thoughts on the remake that is coming soon. I am not convinced. I am not happy about it. I will play it to review it, but I am not on board. I think it's a bad idea. I don't think you can recreate. In some cases, 7 is a perfect storm. It is a good game because of all the elements that came together to make it one. 7, the remake already has a bunch of bad ideas, I think, implemented. It's going to be episodic, at least the last time we heard. They're taking the JRPG aspects out of it, making it more of a Kingdom Hearts hybrid. Kingdom Hearts Crisis Core hybrid. Again, 7 was a JRPG. I'm not saying you couldn't do that, but look at all the times when they took it out of it. It hasn't worked. Dirge of Cerberus was supposed to be like a hack and slash. Didn't work. Crisis Core is probably the closest thing to what the 7 remake will be. And yeah, I like Crisis Core, but that's because it works for what it is. You're going to recreate an entire game that was already set into a genre, and we're just hoping that you get it perfect. Well, first of all, it's not going to be perfect, because no game is. Even 7 had its flaws. As much as I want to call it a perfect storm, it's just a great collaboration of good things coming together. It still had flaws, though. So, no, I'm not excited for it. The gate to Sector 7's in there. Thanks. I guess this is goodbye. You gonna be alright going home? Oh no, whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? See her home. No, I'll take her to Sector 7. I could do that, but I won't be in your way. Won't I be in your way? What do you mean in the way? Nothing. Oh, you mean in the way of me and Tifa? Yeah, you totally will be. Can we take a break? I don't think you've thought this one through. No, not really. It's Cloud. Cloud has thought very few things through, if you look at his character. I can't believe it's still here. What, this slide? That looks like it's from an anime? Of course it is. Cloud, over here. Okay. I guess we're sitting on the slide, people. That's what we're doing right now. What rank were you? Rank? You know, soldier. Oh, I was first class. Let's completely ignore the flash that just happened. Just the same as him. Same as who? My first boyfriend. You were serious? No, but I liked him for a while. I probably knew him. What was his name? It doesn't really matter. Totally does. Oh, look at that. It's a chocobo! A 3D chocobo! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Huh? Hey, back there! Tifa? Ooh, Tifa's all dolled up. I wonder where Tifa's going. That girl in the cart was Tifa? Where was she going? She looked kind of odd. How would you know? You've never met her! Just saying. Wait. I'll go on alone. You go home.
Still dealing with this crap. Okay.
All right, and this goes into the next portion of the story, which is very well known for 7. It's one of the things that people look back fondly to. Because 7 broke a lot of conventions. And we get to talk about that the next couple of parts, because we are going to start up probably one of the more memorable quests of 7. I speak it like it's World of Warcraft, but that's not the case. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl. We've got to find Tifa. We got to find Tifa fast. Okay, so I already know where Tifa is, so I'll showcase that. But welcome everybody to the Wall Market. And yes, it is just as seedy as it looks and as it sounds. So there you go. I hope I clarified for people. I don't hate Final Fantasy VII. It's still like if I were to label out a top 10, it would probably be somewhere in the middle. This is Don Corneo's mentioned. He's a big shot here in Wall Market. Listen, the Don's not interested in men, so just get the hell out of here. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't get the hint at this point. You actually do have to set some events in motion before you get any other additional dialogue here. But yeah, there you go. I don't hate Final Fantasy VII. It would be somewhere in the middle if I put up a list of top 10 Final Fantasy games. And as far as the remake is concerned, I'm not excited. I'm kind of dreading it. I hope it'll be good. I hope it'll be good for you guys, but I don't have my hopes very high. Oh, and look at this. Looks like we hit the seedy underbelly, as it were. Oh wait, I can't go on. Things aren't working out. Between our differences and my pay, it just isn't cutting it. Yeah, the Honeybee Inn is a private club. Only members can go in. Shoo shoo. Private club, huh? Interesting. Should I go or not? Oh, I get so mental at times like this. Hey, aren't you? What? You mean you're too? Don't bring me down to your level. You're Tifa's childhood friend, and you brought a new girlfriend to a place like this? Huh? What kind of guy are you? Tifa's here? Oh boy! Let the Rule 34 commence. Don't bring me down to your level. Me too. I decided this after a lot of deep thought. My last memories of Midgar, you know? But that guy over there kind of scares me. Oh, this guy's a hopeless wreck. Okay. Let's get some stuff done. So I hope that answered the questions for everybody. And I also kind of gave you my thoughts on the additional games. But if you guys want me to play them, I will. Crisis Core I like. That's the one I do like. Advent Children, while I think there are some good parts in the movie, I do think that in the overall scheme of things, Advent Children didn't help the situation. And I've seen Last Order. I have not played before Crisis, and I played Dirge of Cerberus. And while I do like Dirge of Cerberus, I only like it in the context of how it helps Vincent's character, which isn't much. I mean, that's the thing. It's like it's a game based for Vincent, and yeah, there's stuff that's happening that sets events like after Advent Children, but I just don't like a lot of that stuff. I really just think this was around the time when I thought sequels would be a good thing, but now I'm more on the fence because I've seen a lot of sequels for Final Fantasy games not necessarily work out. Like 10-2, and, well, I'm not going to say the 4 sequel because I haven't played that all the way through yet, but yeah, 10-2 is a perfect example. It's like, this didn't really work out that well, or the 13 sequels. I didn't necessarily have a major beef with 13-2, but I could see why a lot of people did, and the story is a little weak after that. I think it doesn't really help 13's overall story, so I get that concept, but yeah. That's where I stand on the sequels and all that fun stuff. Hopefully I haven't upset you guys too much. I'm probably upset a few of you, I'm sorry. But those are my opinions, and that's going to be something that comes up quite a bit on our playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Why don't you get some rest? Another question that I did want to address, and it's come up a couple of times. Oh, don't make me say it. Is So in a couple of parts earlier, I did promote my buddy Brinton's Final Fantasy VII playthrough because he's doing it blind, and he's already a good distance into the game, whereas I'm just barely starting. And somebody actually did approach me and go, why would you advertise your what you would technically call your competition? Oh, you're looking for a girlfriend? Yeah, you're pretty fast. Tifa's our newest girl. I'll get back to this in a second. Fortunately, she's having an interview right now. So yeah, Tifa is here. Here at the Honeybee Inn, it's customary for all the new girls to be taken to Don Corneo's mansion. Okay. Don Corneo's a famous dilettante, and now he wants to settle down and is in the market for a bride. In other words, a sex slave. I'm just gonna say it, that's what he wants. He doesn't want a bride, he wants somebody to just sit there and have sex with him all day. You'll see when we get to meet him. But yeah, why would I advertise what I perceive to be my competition? First of all, Brinton's a buddy of mine, and I really do recommend his channel to people. He does stuff for me on the podcast, but he also has some really good playthroughs. He has a really great playthrough of Tomb Raider, where he did the definitive edition, Last of Us, Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. I really do like that. Hey, you got another cute one with you. Hey, this looks like it's the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look. I'll tell Tifa about you. No, you can't. Why? You do know what kind of place this is, don't you? Then what am I supposed to do? You want to go in with me? Well, being a man, that'll be pretty hard. Besides, if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. Uh-oh, she's giggling. But I can't just let you go in alone. Oh, man. What are you laughing about? First, we need to find out if Tifa's all right. If we had a wheelbarrow, that'd be something. What's so funny, Aeris? Cloud, why don't you dress up like a girl? It's the only way. What? Just wait. I've got a cute friend I want to bring. Aeris, I can't. You are worried about Tifa, aren't you? Then come on, hurry. Here we go, people. Yep. This is the controversial cross-dressing quest. Yes, in order to get into Don Corneo's mansion, Cloud must then become She-Cloud. And guys, I'm just gonna warn you in advance, we're gonna do our best on this one, because it's fun. There's lots of Easter eggs here. Excuse me, I'd like to get a dress. I'm sure you would. It might take a little time. Will that be alright? What's the problem? Well, my father, the owner, has been in a slump lately. You see, he makes all the dresses. And where is your father? Oh, he's probably plastered at the bar. So, you're saying we can't get a dress unless we do something about your father? Yeah, that'd be the gist of it. Yes, I'm sorry. He's caused so much trouble. Oh. You'd help me bring him back? Well, if we don't do something, we don't get a dress, right? This is accurate. Really? Please help my crazy old dad. I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, we'll do something. Let's go, Cloud. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna warn people in advance. This is probably gonna be happening in the next part as well. We're going full bore here, people, because there's lots of Easter eggs in this particular quest that I like to dig out. So here we go, and this is actually the guy we need to talk to. Excuse me, are you the father of the girl at the clothing store? I own the clothes shop, but I ain't your father. I didn't say that. Make me some clothes. I don't make men's clothes, and I don't feel like making anything right now. Cloud, you wait over there for a second. I'll try and talk to him. Why don't you go over there and have something to drink? Not a good idea right now.
You know, mister, he's always said that just once he'd like to dress up like a girl. So that's why I wanted a cute dress for him.
Wow, this is great. What? Tough looking guy like that? Ugh.
So, how about it? Will you make him one?
Might be interesting. I was getting a little bored just making regular clothes.
Then you'll do it for us.
Yeah, alright. What kind of dress you want?
Something...
So we're gonna go full bore again, so feel soft, and something that shimmers. Got it. You know, I got a friend that has the same taste as him. I'll go talk to him. Alright, and this begins the quest, but you guys are gonna have to wait till next week. Next week, we're going full bore on this, and we're gonna get Cloudette out onto the field in Don Corio's mansion.